Hi everyone, welcome back to Having It Out. We're here with episode 6 of our show. Another week, another day, really. How are we all doing today?
I'm doing alright,
Aye, Joe?
Yeah, not so bad, mate, not so bad.
Good. We've got some good reception off the back of last week. I think we did the same amount of views in half the time the episode 4 was out. So
Yeah, it went a lot better, didn't it?
yeah, it's going a lot better. We're getting a bit more traction from it. A few more subscribers, a few more people. We've been doing a lot on social media the last couple of weeks, obviously. Last week we did the Christmas chocolate tubs.
Yeah.
Where we talked about sort of Britain's best chocolate box and the best chocolate and the least best chocolate, really. How do you think that went?
I think it went really well. I think everyone that I've spoken to in the past week has talked to me about it and asked me what my go-to box is and all that. So we're getting around. Like, everyone's talking to me about it. So
People are very opinionated about it all, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah. As they are with everything, though.
Yeah, I think one of your family members came like the day after we released it, and I said, "Oh, did you enjoy the episode?" She went, "I was disgusted at what you said about cream eggs." Obviously, some very strong opinions. You love a cream egg, don't you, Joe?
100%, yeah.
And you obviously sent us a picture.
I did, yeah. So we got a box at work of Heroes.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, the last two that were left, you know, you always get like one or two that are left over at the end.
Yeah.
The last two was the Dinky Deckers and the Eclairs.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of the Dinky Deckers left.
Dinky Deckers are goats. They're like the best addition to it.
Apparently not.
Oh, mate.
Is it the same as a double decker?
Yeah,
Is it exactly the same, just smaller?
Yeah, it's just a Dinky Decker. You know, like Cadbury's do those bags of chocolates now. So you know, you get buttons, or you can get caramel nibbles. They do them. They also do them.
Oh, right.
Like 12 bites and stuff like that. It's just a
Yeah.
smaller version of it. So yeah, it was a very interesting week last week. We did a little post a few days ago. We got a little box of Quality Streets and we counted how many of each sweet we had, and we actually had a very good ratio. Apart from there was only one toffee penny, and everything else there was 2 or 3 chocolates in it. But what was interesting to see, and we didn't mention at the time because, well, I don't think either of us knew, or any of us knew, they've added something new to the Quality Street tub.
Have they?
Yeah. So they've added a caramel fudge brownie.
Ooh.
Into the box. I don't know what it's like, I've not tried it, but they've added a brownie now into the box.
See, I've seen Quality Street do something where you can create your own box. It's extortion. It's like 15 quid or something. But
I think that's good price.
do you think you can fill a box full of toffee pennies?
No, because what you get from it is you get a metal tin,
right.
and instead of saying Quality Street, so say if I got one for Brad, what's your favourite sweet from it?
Toffee finger.
Toffee finger.
Yeah.
What's your second favourite sweet? Toffee penny, or the fudge? I can't remember what you said.
I can't remember them.
So what you do is you go onto the website and you put the person's name in, and you can select up to, I think it's like 6 chocolates, or you can get like a tin with them all. But if you just wanted, like for example, if I was to order for you, I could just get you a full box of toffee fingers if I wanted to.
Typically for 15 quid.
56.
Yeah, but you get the tin, and rather than it saying Quality Street, it'll say Bradley Street. So it's personalised.
So
you're getting a personalised tin,
yeah, so
and you're getting a tin full of
It's definitely a good gift, but for me,
I don't think 15 quid's a bad idea as well. In fact, I was looking at it for a Christmas present for someone.
Oh.
I can't name because I know the person.
It's Brad, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not Brad. But I know. Yeah, I was gonna put it down as a Christmas present, but I don't think it's a too bad idea. 15 quid. To me, that's not a bad price. I've seen things go for a lot more.
Yeah, but no. No, you can't. No, because what they're normally like 5 quid.
Less than usually, like 4 quid, are they?
For a tin.
Yeah, but
I went into the
you
shop.
can buy a metal tin for a £5 anyway.
But bear in mind, there's one up there. That's plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are getting. It is a keepsake tin.
Yeah, but you can go to the supermarket and buy a metal tin for the same price.
Well, yeah.
Or maybe like a quid more.
But like I say, if you wanted a tub full of toffee fingers, you could have a tub full of toffee fingers.
You're not 15 quid though.
You're not having to mess around with it all. It just goes off.
How many do you get in a box though?
Well, that's the risk you take, isn't it? By buying one from the supermarket. If you went to a supermarket,
No, I mean in the one that you personalised.
it goes off weight. So whatever it weights, you'll get that weight's worth in a tin. But
what? So I can get one and it'll cost me like 2 quid.
No.
Like one toffee penny. In.
No, so let's say... no. Let's say the tin's 900 grams. You'll get 900 grams worth of that sweet. And let's say that sweet is 10 grams. You're getting like, what, 90 sweets?
They're not going to...
That's just an example. That's
I was
not...
going to say...
That's just an example. I don't know how much they weigh. I'm not that bloody brave.
I think it's for people that really dislike some of the quality strains, but like love the others.
Yeah.
I think that's not the...
Like I love a purple one. If I want a tin full of purple ones, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Don't know how many I'd get in it, but
Is that hazelnut?
yeah, it's
Just
more...
go to the shop buy some hazelnuts.
What? So I'm going to go and get a caramel sweet and shove my own hazelnut in it?
Buy some chocolate.
Be cheaper.
Melted chocolate.
Oh,
Stick hazelnut in there.
No, that's stupid.
Why is it?
What do you mean?
Well, that'll cost you what, £1.50 most.
That's not the point.
You've just saved like a five.
But it's not the
You've
same.
just saved a five.
You fucking... I don't know. But I suppose this leads us on to our topic. We was going to talk about Christmas. Obviously, we're about just over 2 weeks away from the day.
I've just finished all my
2.5
presents, I
weeks.
think.
Have you?
I think
Have you?
so.
I've just
Pretty
started.
much. Have you?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
typical bloke. I do it last minute.
I haven't done any more since last podcast. So.
No, it's yeah. I've got some really good presents actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult this year because I think everyone's a bit short on money with the pandemic and everything that's
Yeah.
going on. So everything's limited anyway. But with my family, it's like the only people I really buy for now is like my nephews. My mum, my dad, and my granddad will get something different
Yeah.
because obviously,
Well, yeah, different people.
yeah, they do a lot more. But things like my sister and her partner, they'll get a shared present and that because A, I can't afford it, and B, every time you ask someone, they'll say, "Oh, don't get me out," and it's like, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
can't be asked for that conversation. But I've got some pretty good presents. I've still got a couple more to get. I've got to get you a present. I've got to get your mum a present.
No, don't worry about it, mate. It's fine.
Oh, fuck off! I'm definitely not getting you a tin of Quality Street, to tell you that. Bloody hell!
I know how much they are. So.
No, I'll just buy you a bag of hazelnuts and some caramel sweets.
I don't like the purple.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. You can have a tub of bounties. You can have a tub of
I'll
bounties.
sell them on.
I'll buy them off you.
I'll sell it and I'll put the name on it. It's like 15 quid.
Oh God. Yeah. How does everyone feel about Christmas? What's everyone's opinions about it?
It's not bad until I opened the Celebrations Advent calendar and got 4 bounties in a row.
Oh, I've seen everyone kicking off about that. I saw, I think it was Els the Witch. She's been doing it every single day on her Instagram story. She's been opening up her advent calendar and she got like 4 bounties in a row and she was
People
kicking off.
really take it to heart though.
What pisses me off
So
though...
do they make them all the same then?
I'm
the
not,
advent calendar?
I'm not... Oh, well, they might do.
I'm
not too
assuming
sure.
so.
Yeah.
If everyone's getting 4 in a row.
But what pisses me off is like there'll be people like who don't like... They won't just not like bounties. They won't like a bounty, they won't like a Snickers, and they won't like, I don't know, a plain
so
Galaxy. So what's the fucking
celebration?
point of buying it?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone else buys it for you, then fair enough.
Well, yeah. It's like, if it's that much, go buy your own and rip the fucker apart and just eat the ones you do like.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem a point to me. But you've had 4 bounties so far?
I think so, yeah.
And what's the date today? We're on
We're on the
7th.
7th today. Yeah, they've been better since.
Tell you what, that's proper mugging though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
I'd be happy with it because I like a coconut, but...
Yeah, people have been really getting angry about it on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, people saying Christmas is ruined, but they do it every year. So
You can never make anyone happy this time of year.
Imagine if all of them were bounties.
Oh.
And every day they were just like, oh, what's today? I think there's going to be something different. It's like bounty.
Yeah,
2020 something.
Yeah.
But that's the risk you take. Well, like, if, you're bound to get them.
You'd be expecting something different every day though, surely.
Well, I don't know, like, Fox last year, his mum bought him, I think it was a Yankee Candle one.
Oh.
And you got tea lights. So you got like 5 different tea lights, and on like Christmas Day you got
Get a
like
bigger one.
You get a bigger candle, yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember we counted up his, and he was getting a lot of the same stuff over and over again. He'd have like 10 vanillas, 4 lavenders, and whatever else. So, but
Yankee Candle's nice though. I do like a good Yankee Candle.
I'll be honest, I just go for a plain Cadbury's one. You know what, you're getting the same thing every time. And maybe on Christmas Day you get a bigger one.
I thought it meant candle then, a Cadbury's candle. I was like, what?
Tell you what, it wouldn't smell too bad, that Cadbury's candle.
No, it wouldn't actually.
I think it would.
What?
What do you think?
Oh, you don't like chocolate though?
It'd be like driving past Nestle and
Yeah.
fucking smelling all that.
They wouldn't be
That
like-
is sickly as shit.
Yeah, but you don't like chocolate.
Well,
So it's subjective. If you like it, you're going to get it. If you don't like it, you're not
it's
going to
just,
get it.
it's just the raw, pure smell of just chocolate.
Well, two
It's
out of
just
three
too much,
people.
isn't it?
2 out of 3 people are okay with it. So Cadbury's, if you're listening.
You're being outvoted. How does it feel to be wrong?
I'm not wrong.
I remember he said this to me. He said it to Joe last podcast. Yeah. Getting your own back at you. But yeah, other than your selection, your advent calendar, do you feel about it? Do you like Christmas? Do you not like Christmas?
See, I'm always a bit grinchy most of the time, to be honest. I'm not excited for it. I sort of think, I could do without it. I could do without spending so much money.
Yeah.
But I mean, the time it's nice to be with your family and to be with people, especially this year. I think it's more important than ever.
I think that's what Christmas is all about, though, isn't it? With being with family. It's not all about the presents and
No,
all
exactly.
that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why I don't like it, because I'm not a fan of Christmas.
All right.
And everyone gives me a bad rep for it and says, well, why don't you like Christmas? It's Christmas. And I'm like, in my eyes, it's like the most fake time of year.
Yeah.
Everyone puts on a face where they all pretend to be happy just for one day a week.
Well, you've got your birthday around Christmas as well, haven't you?
Well, I tell you what, it's a good job you reminded me, because I always forget. I always get my birthday's on the 22nd, which is 3 days before.
To me, that's unlucky. That.
Well, this is what everyone says to me. Oh,
Is it?
don't you hate that? And I'm like, well, I don't know any different, do I?
Well, yeah.
It's my birthday and Christmas.
So, everyone says Christmas is a bad time to have a birthday. So, when is a good time to have a birthday?
June.
I'd say June, July, midway through the year.
Yeah.
6th, 7th month.
Yeah.
Do you
So
think?
you get a birthday halfway through the year, then 6 months later you've got Christmas.
So every 6 months you're getting presents.
So, Christmas is kind of like a half birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Some people do half birthdays.
The Queen's got 2, hasn't she?
I think so, yeah. It's just like a half birthday, don't you?
Oh, she can do whatever she wants, can't
She
she?
could have 4 Christmases.
Yeah, but why would you want a half birthday? What is it even? What is it?
You think that's bad? I've been to a birthday party for this woman who just turned... Oh, what was it? She'd literally just turned 40 or something, and she had a...
Cat with a cake?
It was like a... No, it was like the 2 days before her 40th birthday, and she threw a still 39th.
Still 39th.
A still 39th.
Did everyone give a present?
And it was at the race course, and she thought... And you know how expensive it is to book a room at the race course. And we went there, and there's buckets and buckets of Sol, Desperados, everything was free. They hired in catering for a fucking 39th.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
going
going to say, it wasn't even for a 39th. It was just...
And a 40th was like... I don't even think it was a few days. Now I'm thinking it was like a month after or something. It was just a waste in my eyes.
So what did she do for a 40th?
Fuck knows.
I'm assuming nothing.
Had a quiet one.
To be honest, wasn't the biggest fan of her, if I'm honest, but it was free booze and free food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, and
That
it was
food was nice, though.
yeah, it was a family friend, so I just went for it. Free booze and free food. I was happy, and I woke up in the morning with pockets full of Ferrero Rochers. It was great.
Well, let's hope they don't listen to this and find out you're ridiculous.
If you are, well, the person who was with her is no longer with her, so
Oh, right.
it doesn't really matter anymore. In all honesty, but like I say, I'm not a fan of Christmas, and like you have sort of a tradition with your mum, don't you, where leading up to Christmas you try and watch a Christmas film, don't you?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, was that actually a joke?
Yeah, that was a
Is you
joke.
fucking having me on?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You
she
taking the piss?
She came with me the idea like a few days before the first.
So you plan to have me on? Right,
Yeah.
I know your mum's listening to this, and I'm not impressed. I am not impressed, and we'll be having words about this after we finish recording this
Yeah, go on,
podcast. Jeez. So these two know I'm not a big Christmas fan. They thought it'd be funny when we just finished dinner and was watching TV. And they thought it'd be funny to say, oh, me and Brad have a tradition where every day leading up to Christmas we watch a Christmas film. And I was like, oh, you can count me out for that. And they were like, well, no, you live with us now. You have to do it, sort of thing. And I was like, well, can we start with The Grinch or something like that? Because like I say, even watching Christmas films, any Christmas film you watch, it's all like happy families, and it's all about happiness. And this is gonna put a down on it. If you don't have that perfect, in quotation marks, family and lifestyle, it's just like a reminder of all the things you don't have.
Yeah.
And
But then it can just, I don't know, kind of motivate you to try your best to get that.
Yeah, in a way, but like I say, it's that one day a year when in fact it should be happening the rest of the year.
Well, yeah, but obviously not everyone's family is that.
Well, no, and that's the thing. And like last year, I said to my family that I was going to cancel Christmas this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because not because I don't like Christmas, but for me it's always a hassle. So our sort of tradition was always wherever I was living at the time, whether it be my mum's or my dad's. So on Christmas morning, we'd wake up, open our presents. Then we'd always go to my granddad's house, 9, 10 o'clock. I'd see my aunties and everyone else. We'd go presents there or whatever. And then I'd go, for example, to my mum's and have dinner and do her presents and that. Or my sister, no, actually, before that, went to my sister's to see my nephews and watch them open their presents. And then we'd go to my mum's. So I was going to 4 different people's houses. And it was such a hassle. And I tell you, one thing that pissed me off the most is the week leading up to Christmas or the month leading up to Christmas, the plans would always change 5 or 6 times. So it'd be like, well, you have to come between this and this time because we've got these people's families coming over. And it just got to a point where I was like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah.
I'd rather just stay at home. And it just happens that we've had a pandemic this year, which is works out anyway.
Well, I think people forget that there's other days around Christmas where you can see your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be on Christmas Day. There's Christmas Eve, there's Boxing Day, even the
New Year's as well.
Even 27th and New Year's. Do you know what I mean? You can see your family at any point around that time.
Yeah.
Presents or whatever.
It just seems like it's a lot of effort for one day, and then you wake up, you spend that day, and on Christmas Day I do enjoy it on the day. It's just the lead up to Christmas I don't enjoy because it's such a hassle. On the day I actually do enjoy it, but then before you know it, the day's over and you're like, I've just spent £300 to £500 on a day.
Yeah.
That's over like that.
It's pretty much just everyone's birthday rolled into one, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's
My favourite thing about Christmas is the stop of Christmas music. I can't stand
Have you listened to the charts this year?
I try not to.
You'll probably get 2 or 3 rap songs and it'll go into Mariah Carey or bloody Michael Bublé.
I do like Bublé, that's
it's that time of year he comes out of his cave.
We've just seen Chris Kamara.
yeah, so I don't know if he was in the room. Yeah, he wasn't in the room at the time. So Chris Kamara's released a Christmas album.
Has it actually?
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
I recommend everyone checks it out. We can't play any of it now for copyright, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, it's auto-tuned to death, but...
Well, it's Chris Kamara, do you know?
Yeah.
It's not going to be fucking Mariah Carey.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Does anybody have any sort of little traditions, whether it be personal or... Is there anything each of you do? Christmas?
What? On Christmas?
Or the lead up to Christmas?
So I know some people don't open the presents first thing in the morning and they have to wait until they've had the dinner.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
I would hate that as well. I always open them as soon as you come upstairs.
I think we used to open majority of the presents and then leave 1 or 2.
Right.
And then we'll have Christmas dinner and then after dinner that's when we open
the
others.
rest of them.
Yeah.
Did you get to pick what present, or is it one like...
Yeah, we got to pick like 1 or 2 we can open later.
I thought your mum
You
would...
could just feel them and think, that's socks, I'll leave them.
Yeah, because you can, can't you? Like, that's a game. That's a toy. That's a CD. But that's what you used to... Oh, so at least... Because I didn't know if your mum would put one aside and like not give you it on the
she did
morning.
1 year, but that's only because it was a game and she didn't want me on it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole day, do you know what I mean? So she just left it aside and was like, you can play this later when you open it.
That's fair enough.
Oh, well, fair enough, yeah.
Just to keep me around the family.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it baffles me that people wait to open all of them later and they have to open it in the evening. I can't believe that.
My mum used to always tell me that her mum on Christmas morning, they used to always have boiled eggs and soldiers.
All right.
And they weren't allowed to eat their presents. They weren't allowed to open their presents till after they eaten the boiled egg and soldiers.
All right. See, I don't have breakfast on Christmas. Because you're having such a big dinner.
I don't have breakfast anywhere.
No, I don't eat
breakfast.
breakfast.
Really,
No.
no.
But that, I tell you what, Christmas dinner, that's my favourite part about Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That is my favourite part, is the Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Because the best thing is, whoever makes it, and I think this is the case in most places, depending on how big your family is, they always make too much. So that Christmas dinner always lasts a couple of days.
Yeah.
So you experience it over Boxing Day, and then it's always good. I'm looking forward to Christmas dinner.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Why?
No.
Fuck off.
Come on.
You liar.
I'm really not.
I've seen you go crazy over pigs in blankets.
I love pigs and blankets, but I don't know. It's like a Sunday dinner. I'm not a big fan of Sunday dinner either.
Really?
What?
I think it's overrated.
Are you even
Yorkshire.
British?
You don't like Yorkshire pudding?
No, I love them.
love them?
I just think the whole.
Whoa.
I just think the whole Sunday dinner concept is just overrated, and everyone ranks it so far higher than it should ever be.
I've got 2 questions about Christmas dinner.
Like a steak is better than a Christmas dinner, 100%.
Well, I don't know.
don't
I
know.
love a steak, but I can have a steak any time of year. Christmas dinner.
You can have a Christmas dinner any time of year.
Well, yeah, but there's
It's not the same.
it's not the same. No, a little bit. There's always a little bit more effort goes into a Christmas dinner. Always.
Overrated.
Well, all right. I've got 2 questions for you regarding a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
So Joe's just said Yorkshire puddings. Yorkshire puddings is part of a Christmas dinner, yes or no?
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
100%.
See, I always said no.
Well, no, because a Christmas dinner is literally just a Sunday dinner, but with fucking sprouts and pigs and blankets.
See, that's not. It's not to me because it's a Sunday dinner's Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, but it pretty much is though, isn't it?
I'd have said so, yeah.
But no, see, I
It's
want
just
to
the same, but
It's meat and gravy,
Couple things
and
more.
veg, isn't it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't associate a Yorkshire pudding with a Christmas dinner. I'd do it with a Sunday dinner, but not a Christmas dinner.
What if Christmas dinner falls on a Sunday?
What day does Christmas fall on?
Friday.
A Friday.
Friday.
It falls on the same day as my birthday. In terms of days in the week.
I was going to say, it's
Yeah.
not you've just
In
had
terms
your
of days of the
birthday.
week, yeah. So if my birthday's on a Friday like it was, Christmas will always be on a Friday as well.
That's an easy way to remember it.
That's how I do it. It's easy.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. Okay, so Yorkshire pudding. And then if pigs in blankets are so good, why do we only have them once a year? I mean, I suppose you can buy them any time of year, but why do we really mainly only have them?
I'm not the biggest fan.
Are you
Of
not?
pigs and blankets.
I nearly threw my tea at you then, Joe.
I don't know why. I can't eat crispy bacon. And I think when stuff's crispy, it's awful.
Don't have
And when
crispy bacon then.
yeah, but people, when they put it around pig, you have a pig in blanket sausage and then it's a bit of bacon wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Always burnt. Always.
It needs to
Do
get
it
them
yourself.
pre-packaged.
Did they not come burnt then?
Well, no, I think they're
Well,
all...
no, because
Well, I mean, it's been-
you can just get them out freezer, stick them in oven, and then they'll just.
And then they'll be perfect.
Yeah.
See, I don't rate the oven thing. I always fry my bacon because I don't like the.
Yeah, but you can't
I know you can't
cook your bacon and then wrap it around,
exactly.
can you?
I know that's my dilemma. That's why I'm not a fan.
See, that's why you need to get pre-packaged ones, because then they'll be, they say, cook them for 15, 20 minutes, whatever, probably less. And then you don't have that risk.
Or what you could do is half cook the sausages, half cook the bacon.
Oh yeah, that's what I.
Do you know what I mean? And then put like a little bit of cheese on the sausage, wrap the bacon, and then stick it in an oven to finish
Yeah,
off.
good do.
Cheese?
Yeah.
On a pig and blanket?
Banging.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always seen, like, because I watch
Like
a lot of-
sauce or... Do you know what I mean? Something. Do you know what I mean? Just
Well, that
get
was my
extra
thing
little-
about
extra little
sauce.
buzz.
I've watched a lot of cooking shows. What is bread sauce?
Yeah, that baffles me actually.
Have you heard of bread sauce?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of
a
it.
lot of people talking about bread sauce, but I don't actually understand what it is.
Yeah, I've never really looked into it.
Apparently it's traditional, but...
Is it stuff to go with bread or is it?
Read it out, Brad. What's it say?
A bread sauce is a warm or cold sauce made with milk, which is thickened with breadcrumbs.
Oh, it's a taste of bread.
Typically eaten with roast chicken or turkey.
Yeah, alright, Jay.
No, choke on my tea. You've just said a bread sauce. Oh, so it tastes of bread.
I thought it was something that just goes with bread. You know, you get the barbecue sauce, it goes with a barbecue.
Milk and
Yeah,
onion with
okay,
breadcrumbs and butter added as thickeners, also seasoned with nutmeg, clove, bay leaf, pepper and salt.
So it does sound quite festive.
It sounds ridiculous is what it does.
Yeah. I'm just happy with gravy and... Are we fans of cranberry?
Not
Cranberry
particularly,
sauce?
No.
Not the
Apple
sauce, not the fruit.
sauce?
Apple sauce, definitely.
Apple
Oh,
sauce, you have to
yeah.
have it with pork.
Pile that on.
No, I'm a big gravy fan. Love gravy, but if it's got lumps in, you don't like. It has to be a thick gravy. Can't be watery.
No, you're right.
Oh
there.
yeah, it has to be
100%.
thick, yeah.
100%.
But like I say, I just feel like that extra effort goes into a Christmas dinner as opposed to a Sunday dinner.
Yeah. What meat do you have over the Christmas dinner?
Good question. See, every time I've had a Christmas dinner, there's always been a selection of meats. Or there's
Yeah.
always been a couple.
Yeah.
It's usually turkey, because that's sort of
Or like beef.
the festive thing, or beef, or I mean, sometimes we do gammon as well.
I
Yeah.
love gammon.
So there's a third.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
See, we have gammon on New Year's. That seems to be a tradition.
Is that New
Yeah.
Year's tradition?
See, I don't have a New Year's tradition.
Do you
But
know?
anyway, we'll get onto that.
Mine's to go out.
So,
It's definitely turkey. That's
yeah.
just set in stone.
I don't
Yeah.
have turkey. Well, I'm not a big fan of it.
No.
So, like, yeah, in this house, I'm not really a big fan of turkey, so we just get, like, chicken and beef
I was
or
about,
something.
I was about
do
to
you know
comment
what I
that.
mean?
People like KFC for Christmas, don't they? In some parts
Is
of
it
the
even
world.
open?
Some parts of the
Yeah.
world, people have KFC and it's really like, you've got to have a KFC for Christmas.
Your mum was telling me the other day, I think someone she knows were planning on having an Indian on Christmas
Indian
Day.
on
That's sort of their
Christmas Day?
tradition.
Oh, yeah, she told me about that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They either get it delivered on the day or, like, get it Christmas Eve and then reheat it on...
But not a lot of people have time. 'Cause some people still do. I think she said that in one of them a nurse or something, so or something like that. So basically they're working during the day, so they don't
Yeah.
have time to cook a bloody
Yeah.
Christmas dinner.
Which is
It
fair enough.
does take an all day thing. But a lot of people go out for Christmas dinner as well.
Mm.
Yeah, go to the pub and that, yeah.
Yeah, I've always sort of been against that because I've always been like, I feel like it should be homemade. I don't know. I'm a bit spoiled when it comes to Christmas.
I think we went to the pub one year on Christmas Day.
What was that like?
Me, my mum and my brother. I think we went to Clock House.
They did food at Christmas.
No, it's just have a drink.
Oh, see, I don't mind going for a drink. I mean, just like going out for a meal on Christmas Day.
Yeah, because a lot of pubs just open just because obviously there's a lot of people that are lonely.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just open the pubs just to like, I don't know. Get
It's only for a few hours though, isn't
well,
it?
that's it. It's
Yeah.
only like 12 till 3 or 3 till 5. I don't know. But yeah, it's only for a couple of hours, so it's just to make people, I don't know, come together, I suppose.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going for a drink. Definitely on Christmas Day.
That's not bad.
But I don't think that'll happen this year. With everything that's going on.
I think it will.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, the pubs that normally do Christmas dinner are going to be open anyway because obviously you're allowed to do food.
And it's a substantial meal.
Exactly. And if we go to tier 1 on the 19th, then you can have a drink without any food.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, well, just have to see what happens when 19th rolls around and see what government have to say about everything.
Mm.
Yeah.
But then haven't they got the 5 days that are just free, quote unquote, where you can do whatever.
I don't know. I mean, the rules change all the bloody time, and they're not very clear on what the rules are.
I think they said from like 23rd to 27th, it's like you can kind of pretty much do what you want.
Right.
So it's like just so you can go up to see your family and do you know what I mean? Just to help Christmas become
Travelling's
a
going
better
to be
place.
fun, isn't it, this year? For people whose families all over. The students are going to have a right ball ache.
I think students are going back next week at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think that's a bit earlier than normal. I don't know. I've never been a student, so I wouldn't know.
No. Does anyone have any sort of Boxing Day traditions?
If I get a game, play my game.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
You know what I mean?
Play with your presents.
Yeah.
If I got work, I go to work. Do you know what I mean? It's just another day.
Yeah, I think I'll be working Boxing Day this year. I'll probably be working Christmas Eve as well.
I'm working both.
Hey.
First
Yeah.
time ever I've had both off.
Really?
So I'm quite excited for it. Mm.
Yeah.
I looked at my route the other day, and I think I've got from the 28th to like the 1st, we're closed.
Alright.
I looked at it, I was like, mate, buzzing.
You won't make much money, I don't think, though. If I'm honest.
I think we would, because our hot chocolates are banging.
Yeah.
I've heard people say it's the best hot chocolate I've ever tried.
Have to come down.
You should, mate, you should. It's good.
You have to get a second mortgage out for it.
It's not even that expensive. Milkshakes are a fair bit than what everyone's used to, but that's because the real, do you know what I mean?
The real deal.
The real milkshake.
It's made with
Real
real ice
cow
cream,
juice.
real milk, real fucking, do you know what I mean? It's just a good milk.
I hope they've got a cow in the back and they actually milk the fucker.
You think there's room in that shop for a cow?
Well, no, there isn't. There isn't. So yeah, that's it's been an interesting sort of Christmas tradition topic. I mean, I'd like to hear what other people do for Christmas. People leave a comment down below letting us know their traditions and sort of what
Yeah.
they get up to. Might
Or even
be-
tag us on Facebook or, do you know what I mean? Just
or Twitter or Instagram.
Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, we need to start posting up more on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. It's a bit
Just
busy
need-
this
Just
time
need
of
to
year.
start taking more photos. don't
We are. We'll mention now we are preparing for our Christmas special next week.
Kind of gonna part into it. But
Yeah, we've
we can go
so
over it again.
if you guys go over to our social media pages. We're putting out a lot of posts where we want your opinions on sort of. So we did one yesterday about your favourite combo for Christmas pudding. So I won't go into it too much. You'll have to check it out. But it is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just leave a comment down below of what you choose. But over the next course of the next few weeks, we'll be doing a couple more of them to sort of find out your opinions over Christmas things. But our Christmas special, I will say we will be doing an ultimate tier list going across various things. Christmas dinner, Christmas movies, Christmas music. Sort of be an ultimate tier list for Christmas.
Speaking about music, Mariah Carey is on course to be #1 in the UK.
I'm not
With her
surprised.
song for the first time.
Alright.
She never got on #1 for Christmas.
Not this song, no.
Oh, is it a new song?
No, it's not a new song. It's all I want for Christmas is what she
That's
does.
never been #1.
Never been #1. I think it's been #2 a few times, but it's never been #1.
Alright.
And this year she's on course to be #1 for the first time.
I'm sick of hearing it.
I think it's been out for like 26 years.
It's been out for a long ass
She's that
time.
old?
Mariah Carey, she's in her 50s, isn't she?
Yeah,
Is she
it's
actually?
26 years. It's been out.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's it's second in the charts now.
I think it's because you know when you watch the music video over and over, you sort of
Yeah.
get in your head that that's how old she is.
Oh no.
26 years.
I've seen Mariah Carey
Yeah, she's
perform.
50 now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen Mariah Carey perform live when I went to New York. She's performing outside with Ariana Grande and Alexandra Burke, and
Yeah.
Last Christmas
fucking
is there as
incredible.
well.
I'm sick of hearing Christmas songs.
That's all we're
I don't like them at all.
It's the same songs every year.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
None of the new ones get big enough to overtake those songs because of the price.
I don't think new ones come,
classic.
do they?
I don't like many of the old ones. My favourite is the that one. Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. That one.
Is that Wham or Wizard?
One of them two.
Okay.
I'll never remember.
Wham's
That's my
Christmas,
favourite
isn't
one. I don't mind listening to that from time to time, but I get sick of hearing Fairy Tale New York and.
Oh, that's just changed, hasn't it? Because people don't like the F word.
Sick.
Read today that Alexa has taken that song off.
Really?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
The past few days I've been listening all day at work. It's
on
been fine. No
Spotify,
one's complained
yeah.
about it.
No. Even if someone complained about it, I would probably tell them where to go.
Yeah.
I don't get
It's a
it.
different time now, isn't it? It's not.
No, it's not.
2020, mate.
the same as it
Everything just you can't say anything.
Everyone's
nowadays
getting
without
offended.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the sake of being offended, it's ridiculous now.
Still in the snowflake generation, as I think Piers Morgan said.
Well, I'll tell you something that you can look forward to over Christmas. Apparently, KSI's got an announcement, which I assume is going to be a new song
Yeah.
on Christmas Day. There's rumours going around at the moment that I don't know. Well, I'm sure you've both heard. Belle Delphine's back on the scene.
Yeah.
You've heard that she's releasing a porno on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there's rumours going around that KSI is doing something with her on her OnlyFans. It's bollocks.
Absolute.
Bollocks. She's done a lot of public appearances recently. She's gone on a lot of podcasts, cold ones. She's been on H3H3, Jack Mate's Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I always thought Belle was a bit of a weirdo. She is in a sense. She has got a freaky mind, but her brain when it comes to business is spot on.
She flogged bathwater, didn't she?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
sold
she
her own
made fucking
bathwater.
thousands.
Yeah,
From bathwater.
she made thousands of it.
I think it started like $100 or some shit.
And then obviously she did the mystery boxes where she gave Willany a bloody Belle Delphine car.
Did you see what she gave him? She gave him like a chainsaw, like a little gun, a vial of her blood.
It was her own blood as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gave him a vial of her own blood. So I watched Jack Mate's podcast. She said that there's a thing that you can do where you inject your vein and you can get blood to come out. So she put it in a little vial and put it in like a locket in a box. But what she didn't know is Willany's biggest fear is blood.
Yeah.
Right? To the point where he can actually cause a seizure for him when he sees blood.
He had a seizure on at a show. He went to go watch, didn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot what show it was, but yeah.
He doesn't do blood well, but she didn't know that. She didn't know that at all. But she's a freak. But I tell you what, her brain for business, she knows how to get people's attention.
She knows her audience.
She's so smart about it. But I tell you what, there's some the people who watch her stuff are probably equally as weird.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of simps.
Well, they are the
That's it.
simps.
Yeah.
They are simps.
She's pretty much the biggest e-girl out there.
Yeah. And I think she should... What was funny, though, is, like, everyone just thought, like, she was a thought.
Yeah.
She's one of those girls who just, like, does things.
What's a thought?
Just one of them that goes around just to sleep with people. And
That hoe.
basically attracts simps.
Oh, thought. Okay.
Attracts simps. And she shut a lot of people down when she announced that she actually was doing this video with her boyfriend. She had a boyfriend for 3 years. Which no one would have
I have no idea.
But like I said, there's a lot of rumours that KSI is doing things with it. It's a lot of rubbish.
KSI's been on a roll though, to be honest. He's done two decent songs. Everyone was doubting him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the UK YouTube scene would be nothing without KSI.
And Sidemen just hit 10 million subscribers on their channel.
Saw that as well.
Yeah, they did. There was what was they trying to get? Was they trying to get 10 mil by the end of the year? Or was it...
Yeah, it was 10 mil by the end of the year, or they weren't gonna do any more videos.
Bollocks. That was bollocks. They just
But to be fair to them, they've absolutely smashed this year because obviously they had to adapt to the whole lockdown and pandemic, so they had to do everything inside and on the computers.
All their plans. I bet they've got like 2 year plus plans ahead of the time.
Well, they were going to do another Tinder, another holiday video. Do you know what I mean? And a couple more bangers, but obviously they've not been able to.
It's the most active anyone's seen of KSI in a long time on YouTube. He's doing a lot of Reddit stuff. Yeah, he started his
music
music
on his own channel.
Yeah.
Well, he picked up his second channel last year.
Yeah.
And then he got that to fucking 10 mil.
Overtook didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that overtook everybody.
Yeah.
He got 3 diamond play buttons.
That's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy.
Between them all, they've got ridiculous amount of play buttons.
Yeah.
I think each of them has at least... Have you seen Vic's house with all the...
He's got 6
plaques.
He's got five 1 million plus plaques, and then obviously just a few 100Ks lying around, which you don't care about.
On his wall, I've seen them. They're pretty good.
So between them, they've got 9 diamond play buttons.
That's crazy.
At least.
That's absolutely wild.
So they've all got side channels and whatever.
Diamond play buttons.
Yeah.
They've got 9 between the 7 of them.
Definitely, yeah.
And obviously Jay's got 3.
Speaking of YouTubers, though, we've got some crazy announcements from Jake Paul and Logan Paul, which I thought, oh my.
Well, before we go into Logan, should we talk about Jake? Because he fought Nate Robinson last week and knocked him out.
The NBA veteran.
And then thought he was big enough to call out Conor McGregor.
So,
and Dylan Dennis.
A lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I just couldn't give a shit about Jake winning.
No.
If I'm honest.
It was a nothing win.
He's been training since the Deji fight.
It's a basketball player,
he's been training every day non-stop for 3 years.
Nate had 2 months training, and apparently during that time he didn't even spar anyone in training.
Yeah.
Fair play, Jake. He won, but he won
just
fuck all.
Yeah. He didn't do anything. He just did the bare minimum he needed.
If anyone expected Nate to win, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but
to be fair, it wasn't the second round, so Nate did do what.
But he knocked him down first.
Well, yeah, but he still got to the second though.
Yeah.
Gib can't say that.
It's just you can't go from fighting literally. I don't like to use the word, but in terms of boxing, 3 nobodies when it comes to boxing, Deji, Gib, and Nate, to then go and calling out McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not,
all for clout.
I don't think. Yeah, it's not the fact that he wants to fight him. He thinks the fight is going to happen. I think it's just the fact of
he's got the.
If he says that,
he thinks he's on their level. That's what it is.
I don't think he does.
I
think he's just doing it for marketing purposes. Because if he says that, he's going to go everywhere, and then everyone's going to speak about him. Then he's going to sell more pay-per-views on his next fights, and then it's just going to. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to build him up.
Do you reckon McGregor will do it?
No.
Absolutely not.
Why would he? Why would he even waste his time on Jake Paul?
Well, Jake Paul came up the other day and said that he's the new Floyd Mayweather.
He's not.
He's been saying to him that he's in talks with Conor's manager. He's probably not.
No.
He's probably just stirring shit up.
Yeah, Jake likes to just talk a lot of shit on Twitter, though, doesn't he? Apparently, he invented the whole YouTube boxing scene, which.
He just.
You know what I mean?
That was Theo Baker.
That was Theo Baker, Joe Weller, and all that lot.
He's an arsehole.
Yeah.
I don't like Jake.
Yeah.
Logan. I like Logan. I used to hate Logan after the whole Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah.
But since fighting KSI, I actually like him. I think he's actually decent.
KSI helped him.
Oh, he humbled him.
I still think Floyd Mayweather's way out of Logan's steps.
Well, yeah, that's a completely different thing, isn't it? In the fact that Logan's just announced his charity. Well, I don't know if it's a charity, but it's an exhibition fight.
It's not a charity. It's just a special exhibition boxing fight.
Against, so it's Floyd Mayweather
Floyd Money Mayweather.
Logan Paul.
February 20th, 2021.
Yeah.
And even Floyd's tweeted that out, so it is.
It is official. Yeah. Sky Sports, BT have all announced it.
It doesn't make sense though, because
No,
like I said to Jay yesterday, Logan's 6'4", like 90 to 100 kilos, and then you get Mayweather who's 5'8", like 70 kilos max.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So it doesn't make sense.
I tell you what doesn't make sense. It's a giant ass paycheck for them both.
Oh yeah.
It's the easiest money either one of them will make.
Pay-per-view starting at $25, and then after 1 million it goes up to I think $35.
Ooh.
If you want to buy it on the night, it's 70.
Oh my.
Yeah, up until leading to the fight, the price is gonna keep raising, and it goes to max $70.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
It'll be over. It'll be over in less than a round.
I don't think
No, because Mayweather's not gonna knock. Yeah. He's not gonna knock Logan out.
He's gonna do exactly what he did, but
he's just gonna dance,
tire him out. Yeah.
He's just gonna dance around the ring, tire him out, and then he's gonna win on points.
But what we do need to talk about is what if Logan does give him that right hand?
Oh yeah, we said this yesterday because Logan does have the knockout power.
If Logan just lands one clean jab or hook to his chin,
world would erupt, wouldn't it?
Floyd's done.
Even if he knocks him down, the fact that he's knocked down.
Has he ever been knocked down, Floyd?
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
I thought I saw a stat where he's never been knocked down.
Yeah, he's been knocked down. Yeah.
But yeah, Logan, if he does that one punch to get him down or knock him out, Floyd can bounce back because obviously he can just say the size, the power.
There's no prizes for guessing who's going to win.
Well, this is the thing. It's not a fair fight.
No.
Oh no.
We're different weight classes. There's different sizes. Floyd's 5'7" ish. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 5'8".
He's only small as Floyd. Logan's 6 foot.
Yeah, but
odd.
There's no way Logan is gonna win this thing. If he wins, it's a sense of fair enough, you've won, but it was so much smaller, and do you know what I mean? And if he loses, everyone's gonna be like, well, you just lost.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough, it's to the best boxer of all time, arguably.
Yeah.
But the size and power, it's just.
But it's like you say, if Logan clocks him and knocks him down.
Oh yeah.
But why? Like I say, I get they're doing it for a paycheck, but other than the paycheck, I don't see why Floyd's doing it. Because like we've just said, if Floyd was to get knocked down, if Floyd's to get knocked out, that's gonna hit his reputation massively.
Yeah. What's his record?
15-0.
15-0.
Yeah.
But this one won't go on his record. It won't
go on his record,
right, alright.
Obviously, it's a massively unfair.
Because he
exhibition.
He was 48-0. He fought McGregor.
Yeah.
He was 49-0.
And then he fought a little Japanese kid.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't.
It was like 18. I think it was like a kickboxer or something.
It was a kickboxer or something like that. But he went over to Japan, fought him, and that did get counted on his record because it was a pro fight. This won't.
But it could be because they are both technically pro boxers.
Floyd's just gonna fight people he knows he can beat.
Oh yeah.
If it's to go against his record, he's only gonna fight people he knows he's gonna beat.
Yeah, true.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's only 40 odd.
Yeah. But what would be good is to see what the rules come out and be.
You imagine Floyd's allowed a head guard. Logan isn't.
I think it won't be like 10 rounds, will it?
Well, even ounce gloves.
It'll be like 6-3s or something like that.
Like the glove ounces, what are they gonna be?
What are they normally?
Well, it depends on the weight class. Can't remember.
What does Floyd use?
I want to say 10, but I don't know. Don't know if it's 10 ounce. But obviously, Floyd's fought from.
I think JJ Logan's fight was like 12 ounce or 10 ounce or something.
Well, this is the thing though. But this is another thing to consider. Are they gonna? I mean, I suppose I'd have to, but
use different gloves.
Yeah. Because if they're giving him heavier gloves, and Logan's just got even more stopping power.
Yeah.
Surely you'd give Floyd heavier gloves.
No.
No. A professional boxer who's gonna.
I don't know.
Record, heavier
I don't know
gloves.
how you'd do it. Would you give him heavier or lighter gloves? Would you give Logan lighter or heavier gloves? Because he has heavier gloves, he's got more power behind his punches.
Yeah, but
Give
if
him
you
lighter
give
ones,
lighter
quicker.
glove, it's less padding, so it's just closer to his fucking actual fist. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this is it. Like you say,
Unless they just use the gloves from their own classes.
But
Mate, it's unfair anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's a paycheck. That's all it is.
yeah.
It's a paycheck. At the end of the day. And I'll give Logan it. He's fucking got a dub there. Just for the fact that he's going to fight him.
He drew and lost to KSI, and now he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in his next fight.
You see what Deji tweeted out?
Big dubs.
Deji tweeted out, so all I have to do is draw and lose to fight Floyd Mayweather.
He just needs to draw to someone now, and he's done it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Deji can call out Floyd.
Yeah.
I mean, business-wise, Logan's done fucking great. But Mayweather knows that if he gets these YouTubers involved, it just expands his
Yeah, but what does he
community.
need? Why does he need to expand? What's he doing now
Well,
to expand?
there's rumours he's off bust. He's off broke.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah. Apparently he's off to. What? He's off to go to Japan again after
He's going to go back to Japan and fight again, but apparently he's off broke. Apparently.
Yeah, but how can you have $1 billion and go broke?
Well, I've also heard he's got paychecks that he hasn't cashed.
Exactly.
But-
Like you can't be that rich and just suddenly go bankrupt.
I think it's more of a case
Do you know
of
what I mean?
like all the tax and things he has to pay because he owns so much. So his expenses are fucking ridiculous.
His expenses are outweighing his income.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah, but the amount of stuff he's got as like materials and like cars.
He could
watches.
just sign something and sell it, and then
Exactly.
It won't though because he's part of the money team. It's his. That is his brand. He can't be seen to be
And then
selling his shit, can he?
I was gonna say Badu, but if Vidal Riley becomes bigger and becomes the money guy, obviously Floyd's gonna get a part of that money. So he's just waiting. I think he's just waiting for Vidal to just blow up the fucking scene. But obviously he's got a reoccurring back injury. It keeps coming up. So Vidal's he's taking a back step because he was meant to fight overnight, wasn't he? But obviously he pulled out. So
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see, definitely. A big dub for Logan. Would you want to watch it?
I think I would. I mean, I think
Would you pay to watch it?
No. I'd watch it, but I wouldn't pay. I mean, I think I'd pay like, I don't know. Well, what's $25 in pounds?
About 20, 21-ish.
21, 22, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the same price as fucking Anthony Joshua pay-per-view. And the same as Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we can talk about actually, because that happened last week as well, as part of the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, it was co-main event.
Did you watch it?
Did.
Yeah. You not watch it, Joe?
Did you not?
Missed it.
Oh, it's two grandpas hugging. It was great. It was great. Snoop Dogg's commentary made it.
I saw that on
That was
Facebook,
hilarious.
yeah.
His commentary was hilarious. It was really, really funny. But
It was pretty much Tyson doing what he normally
just
does.
Tyson body shotting Roy Jones and Roy Jones taking it and trying to duck and weave. But he's not. There's two of my favourite boxers ever.
Well, that's it. They weren't gonna ruin each other's legacy by trying to knock him out. I think True Jordan said there was a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah. But the rules changed like a few days before the fight.
Did they?
Yeah, because you know originally they were saying there's no knockouts.
Yeah.
They changed it like 2-3 days before because everyone was moaning.
No, there was still no knockouts.
Well, there was no knockout on the actual thing.
No, but the rules were there was no knockout.
I'm pretty sure some rules changed though.
Yeah, I think they did. There was like no judges, but there was judges, but there was no scarring, but it got scarred.
Yeah.
So it's like what?
But regardless of what happened anyway, it was always going to end a draw.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you watch it, Mike clearly won it.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
Yeah, Mike won.
But obviously it came out as a draw. I don't know.
Did you? Well, this is another thing. It can't have been classed as a professional fight, surely, can it? Did it?
Well, they
Did
don't
it
have
get-
licenses.
Oh, there you go. And also, he would have had to be drug tested. And he would have failed. Not Tyson smoked a massive ass blunt before he went out.
So I got told that, but I didn't believe it.
Mike Tyson is basically creating one of the world's biggest weed ranches.
Yeah, no, but I still don't believe that he
Oh no, he did.
Had a joint before his fight.
He came out and said he did it. He was the one who
really?
came out and said, yeah. He's like he smoked a big fat blunt before he came out.
And he still moved like that.
Yeah, he's got a podcast called Hotbox, in which they smoke weed and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just he would have failed that drug test.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he can smoke a joint and go out and still brace someone. Yeah, definitely. I like watching Jones Jr., but he just don't know, his face just didn't seem like he wanted to be there.
I think it's just a beer check, wasn't it?
But you were saying last night.
Yeah, I read last night that
you want to say it?
from the fight, Mike Tyson allegedly got a just under 10 million payout fee,
And what was Roy's?
and Roy's was 3 million.
I mean, it's the quickest 3 million he'll ever make in his 50s.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems kind of unfair.
Well, it is.
I know Mike Tyson was the face of it, and he was obviously everyone knows him more, but
But that's the sad thing about boxing and any fighting sport. It is the same everything. MMA, Conor McGregor is going to get paid more than Dustin Poirier,
yeah,
who he's fighting next. He's going to get paid more because he is the money fight. No matter if you like McGregor or hate McGregor, no matter whether he goes away for 5 years and comes back, he will always be that money fight because of what he did in his UFC career. Same with Khabib, same with Masvidal, same with Nate Diaz.
John Jones.
John Jones. You can go over to one championship and you can have Mighty Mouse Johnson. You can have. I mean, there's so many people who are just the names.
Yeah.
Of fighting.
Like Kimbo Slice as well. I can stick his name.
R.I.P. Kimbo. But his son's in Bellator, Baby Slice.
Oh yeah.
Who is literally the spitting image. Have you heard of Kimbo Slice? So Kimbo Slice, there's a documentary on Netflix called, it's called Backyard something, but basically he lived in a place in America, I can't remember exactly where it was, and in this community, it was a bit like, his community sort of, to put it into perspective, it's a bit like the Trailer Park Boys, sort of, so everyone lives in these little homes and whatever, and if you had a beef with someone, you go into the backyard and fight. And he'd host these events, bare knuckle boxing, in his backyard, and from that he became that famous because of his size and his sort of attitude. He eventually got signed to the UFC, and he had one of his best mates, Dada 5000.
Yeah.
They eventually had a fallout and they had a fight, either in the Bellator or I think it was Bellator. They had a fight. He put Dada in a coma, like. Kimbo is a hard motherfucker, and Jorge Masvidal used to fight these backyard fights under Kimbo, which is why that's why Masvidal's such a hard ass. He used to fight with Kim. Well, I don't know if he ever fought Kimbo, but he used to fight these backyard brawls.
Yeah, under the same kind of conditions.
Yeah, so they knew each other pretty well. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's some pretty hard nuts out there, but rest in peace, Kimbo. He was a very sad time when he died. Very sad, but and I should probably mention that Dada is out of the coma. It did take him a while, but he's out of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's sort of wraps up this week, really. We was going to talk about football. But I mean, not a lot's happened in terms of football.
Not much has happened since that mental weekend of obviously Aston Villa, Liverpool, Tottenham United.
No, we've sort of not talked about it over the weeks, have we? Because nothing's happened.
Well, Chelsea have gone top of the table.
No, they haven't.
No, they didn't.
They did briefly.
They did briefly for about 13 hours.
Very briefly.
And then Tottenham beat Arsenal, and obviously Liverpool won, so then they overtook us as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be good to see who was top at Christmas. Because there's only a couple more games until we find out who's.
Jurgen Klopp has Chelsea as favourites to win there.
I saw that. Yeah. A lot of people do.
Gotta give him, he's an honest guy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with Werner though.
Not missing that season.
He's been missing a fair few chances.
Yeah.
And in the league, he's tied with Zuma.
Yeah.
Zuma's got 4, Werner's got 4.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, why is the centre back outscoring you?
Yeah, but is that this season or?
That's this season, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, Zuma's outscored bloody like Aubameyang and whatnot, hasn't he? So I mean, Zuma's bloody insane at the moment.
Yeah.
Air Zuma.
You've got Giroudinho though scoring goals.
Yeah, he scored 4 on the other day, didn't he?
4 at Champions
4
League.
against Sevilla.
Outrageous.
Perfect hat trick and a penalty. And then after he scored on Saturday.
Yep.
So what's that? 5 and 2. He's a monster.
He is a monster.
Most
He's doing really
underrated
well.
striker possibly in the world.
But I'll be honest, in terms of football, I've not been interested in this season, and obviously I'm a Liverpool fan, but
I was at the start, but
I was at the start, and then lockdown happened, they took away all the fans, and I didn't pay attention to it at all, to be honest.
well, we watched Liverpool Wolves last night,
and I really enjoyed it.
and that was a really good game.
But, and like I said, the only reason I did enjoy it was because the fans were
Fans were
there.
coming back,
There's only
yeah.
2,000 people there,
It
but
made a difference though.
it did make a difference.
Instead of having just like the fucking players screaming, man just screaming, ball getting kicked, you actually heard chants and singing. It was.
So you're not a fan of the whole, because they've got that whole ambience thing, haven't they? Where I think Sky put
Oh,
in
no,
crowd,
that's a
don't
load
they?
of shit.
Don't like that.
No, you can turn it off, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the game, the fans make the game at the end of the day. And I think, obviously, lockdowns ruined it. And I think VAR is just ruining football at the moment. I just don't think it's enjoyable to watch.
I don't know. I'm hit and miss when it comes to VAR.
It's good when it works.
Because the technology itself is good, and what it is great, and it actually does work. It's just because it's run by humans.
Yeah, that's what
So, I
Clive
mean,
said last night, wasn't it?
It's human error that goes along with the fucking thing, and obviously at the end of the day, it is the human's judgment to decide what happens.
Can so you know the people who control the VAR in the boxes and stuff?
Yeah.
Can they overrule the ref?
No.
Referees.
See, that needs to happen, I think. Because I think there's too much bias that can come
Well, no,
into
because
the ball.
then you might as well just take
What's
the ref
the point
out
of the
of.
referee? Yeah.
You might as well just take the ref out of the whole VAR decision entirely.
Yeah, but the ref's there to referee the game. He's not there to sort
But
of...
that is the game.
Yeah, but but that's like saying, well, if VAR's in place, why have we got linesmen?
What do you mean?
And just use VAR.
Well, no, because
Because you don't want to keep stopping.
Yeah, exactly. With VAR,
to
you're
what
gonna
VAR
have
is.
to
Because it's not
have
perfect.
replays and you have to go look at the screen.
Because it's not perfect,
Whereas
you have to
with-
go to VAR, have to
exactly.
come back again. It
Whereas
takes
with,
too long.
with
Yeah,
a
but-
linesman and with a referee, it's just a quick, simple. If you're offside, raise flag. If you're not, do
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
still,
mean?
they're going to have, in the VAR box, they're still going to have all those angles in place to see. So they're going to be able to see it anyway.
Well, no, yeah, but but it's the same with anything. It's like that challenge last night. If VAR could see it straight away, why don't they just see it straight away? Why don't they just say it? Why'd they have to replay it like 5-6 times and then? Do you know what I mean? It has to keep being replayed to have a proper look at it before you make a decision.
I just don't think football's as interesting anymore. It was better years ago. It's not the same anymore. It's
I think it can be good. It can be good, and I think there's just I don't know.
they just need to get the fans back. Let's get all the fans back.
Yeah.
In my eyes. But
Anyway, let's round off with a things you love to see. Brad, you had
Yeah.
things you love to see, didn't you?
I've got one, yes. And I think, as you all know, obviously Rob Borough has got diagnosed with as a motor neuron.
Oh, Rob Borough, yeah.
Yeah, his former teammate at Leeds Rhinos has raised over £1 million for Rob Borough and the charity
What a guy.
by doing 7 marathons in 7 days.
I did read this.
And
So,
he's just completed it maybe like yesterday or today or something.
so this was Kevin Sinfield, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin Sinfield, yeah. Another Leeds Rhinos legend. He's completed, 7 marathons in 7 days.
Holy sugar.
Yeah.
That's
He-
crazy. I don't think I can do one marathon.
But I couldn't run for 5 minutes.
So yeah, he hoped to raise £77,777 and he surpassed £1 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tell you what, I watched a video on Rob Borough and I bloody cried. I'm not a rugby fan, and at first I never knew who Rob Borough was, and then I heard his story, and I watched a video of sort of his family explaining when he got diagnosed with it, and then he actually was talking. But obviously the disease has affected him.
Yeah,
to
a
the
couple
point
months later we couldn't do anything.
he can barely speak.
Yeah.
And my heart broke down, man. It's so sad to see just someone's health decline like that. It's such a sad thing to see, but I mean, what Kevin's done,
It's unreal.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of people
Not even
do
just
that.
the money raising, to even do 7 marathons in 7 days, that's crazy. I'm so glad that he's raised as
Even
much money.
marathon people don't.
No,
do
yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean,
No,
they
definitely.
run what marathon?
They have to
two
train.
times a year. Then
Yeah,
they do
they-
a few, obviously half
Yeah,
marathons.
they
and
train
stuff.
for it for ages. And
But yeah, in
wow,
7 days.
what a machine.
I do think it's worth mentioning
Was it
actually.
26.2 miles.
Yeah, I'll just mention now actually that they are still accepting donations. So there is a Just Giving page that we will put into the description down below, but you can also text MND Rob to 70085.
M&D Rob to
Yeah.
7.
MND ROB to 70085, and you can donate through to that.
Yeah.
Also, there's the Just Giving page, which we'll link down below for people to donate.
To go donate, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just done the calculations. In the whole 7 days of doing it, he ran 183.4 miles.
Jesus.
183 miles in 7 days.
I'll be lucky to run a mile.
I think I've done that in my life.
Well.
No, probably not.
Well, I mean,
It's a fair play to him. Well done.
it's a very sad story, but at least something positive is coming out of it, and hopefully this helps raise awareness about MND. Because it's a very sad thing. But we hope to shine some light onto it. It's a great achievement that he's raised over £1 million, and obviously those donations will keep going up. Hope they do.
And he's done it for his really good friend as well.
Yeah, he's not done it
Which
for
makes it
himself.
even better,
He's done it
yeah.
for his friend, which is, not a lot of. You don't get a lot of people like that in the world.
It's things you love to say.
It is
That's what it
things
is.
you love to see. But I think that pretty much wraps up episode 6 of Having It Out. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, leave a like on the video, and drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think, and don't forget to let us know your traditions over Christmas. We'll be back next week with the Christmas special. As always, we'll mention that you can still get 15% off at Swift Lifestyles. Brad, what code do we need to
It's
use?
called Having It Out in all capitals.
Yeah, so you can go grab that, guys.
Order it. Go on to checkout. It should come up saying promo code. Type Having It Out, and you'll get 15% off.
Yeah, so thank you guys for joining. Thank you for coming again, Joe, as always.
Thank you, Joe.
We'll be back next week with our Christmas special. Like I say, we've got all of our posts going out on our social media pages over the next week, so make sure
you're
get
over there.
involved. We'll be featuring some of your comments onto the show. If you don't want to be featured, let us know. We'll make sure not to feature you, but other than that,
Yeah.
I think that's it. Anything else you want to add, boys?
That's it.
No? We all happy? Alright, everyone, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.